Alright, so right here we're going to be looking at joint frequencies, marginal frequencies, and two-way frequency tables. So right here we see a two-way frequency table organized like the one below. So we got rows going this way, columns going up. Alright, you get your total column here and your total column here. And your total of every part's at the bottom. In the middle is called sales. Where two of them meet would be the intersection or the conditional probability when you start looking at that. Or the joint probability would also be part of that. Alright, so let's look at the vocabulary. Joint frequency, the number of responses for a given characteristics an individual cell. Alright, so that's just when you're looking at in one of these cells and figure out what the number is. Joint probability, individual cell over the column or row total. So the joint probability is the individual cell when you put it over the total of that row or the total of that column. Marginal probability, marginal frequency, the total of number of times response was given, the sum of either a row or column. So you just add up. I'd add up everything in this column, or I'd add up everything in this row. Marginal probability, column or row total. So on this one we would look at the total, let's say this column, and then put it over the total of the whole thing. Individual cell and table total, so let's just say we did male and SGA over the total. Alright. Right here, Cameron surveyed students in his high school who played sports and asked them which sport they played. He records the responses in the table below. What is the joint frequency of male students who prefer soccer? Alright, so we know we got male students who prefer soccer. That cell, individual cell, just like the definition said, is right there, and it's 52. That's our joint frequency. Out of those who prefer soccer, what is the joint probability that the person is a female? So we have individual cell. So soccer, female, we know it's 64. Alright, and then the column or row total is going to be 116. So right there, we're going to add up. Let me get my calculator out just to make sure here. Plus 4. Okay. So right here it says out of the persons, those students who prefer soccer, what is the joint probability the person is a female? So right here that means the person is a female. So you're going to have the total of the soccer total over the female and soccer. So we got female and soccer here. Right here we got female plus soccer gives me 116. That's 64 that are female and soccer. What is the marginal frequency for those students who prefer basketball? Alright, so our marginal frequency is just when you add up everything in basketball. So right here we'll look at this, and we'll say 16 plus 33 is 49. Alright, What is the marginal probability for those students who prefer baseball? Alright, so remember our marginal probability is table total over column or row total. So that's marginal, so you're doing everything in that table or row. So students who prefer baseball, how many people like baseball? So we're going to add together 49 plus 23, and we'll get 72. And then we add our whole table total up, so we got 72 plus 116 plus 52. Alright. Or excuse me, plus 49.
Gabby Bates, come to the office. Gabby Bates.
We'll add our totals up, and you can do this with either your columns or your rows. Add together 72 plus 116 plus 49. So I get 72 over 237. Simplified down to 24 over 79. Alright, what is the conditional probability that a student is a male who prefers baseball? Alright, so our conditional is individual sale, so male in baseball. Right here is 16 out of our total, which we just found was 237. So that is our conditional, is the individual sale over the total.